Well, guys, my fantastic wedding engagement set. Let's go through it. So, folks, these have been sitting in my drawer for a while, and well, I gotta tell you why, but the point is, I have them, and now they're available on offer. Fantastic condition, white gold, very sparkly, very lovely. Again, a nice, robust wedding ring, wedding band. The wedding band's never been used, and the complementing white gold diamond solitaire. These are in fantastic condition. Just had them back from the jeweler, where I had them appraised. I had them polished, the diamonds checked, repolished, re-rhodiumed. Essentially, folks, they're brand new. Actually, a quick point of note, all the gold and all the diamonds in the world, there's really no such thing as new gold and new diamonds. They've always been here. And that's a quick point of note. But concerning these rings, you're looking at the set right now because you want to get something really terrific and not spend as much as you normally would have had to. Well, I knew that's the case, so I went to the jeweler and said, hey, I'm going to sell these. What do you think? Well, he said, get an appraisal, get them cleaned up so they're like brand new, and someone will come along. So I did that. So I got them appraised. I'm going to show that to you in a second. And we'll go from there. But again, 2 rings. And these rings are a nice, delicate size. 6, you could have them taken down and or up, really up to you. But we're going to investigate each ring, and then we're going to wrap it up. So let's do that. So here is the appraisal. This is done by accredited appraisers. They do pretty much all the jewelry appraisals in town. All the jewelers will send them to these guys because that's all they do all day long. This particular appraisal has an appraisal number there, and if you were to call them up, they could go, oh yes, and they would pull it out. And again, this is something that is done for insurance purposes. The solitaire is a 3rd cut, and the wedding ring has several diamonds on it as well, and also comes to a 3rd. There's over a ½ carat of diamonds here, and it's a lovely set. Appraising coming in at $4,500. Now, yes, I know, jewelry never gets sold on the secondary market for its appraisal value. I understand that, and you're going to be delighted because I'm not going to expect anywhere near that. So let's take a look at each ring, and then we'll wrap this up. So here we are, guys, with the engagement ring. And I've just got a white glove on because, well, hey, they've just been redone, and so let's keep them as nice as possible. See that nice archway, the way the diamond is held in there? And it's quite attractive on the finger. Really holds the diamond up high. And the nice thing about this setting is you actually get a conical disposition of the diamond. Again, I'm talking jewelry talk right now, but what that basically means that some diamonds with their settings, they can actually cut it flat, but you can actually see the cone of the diamond in there as it sits in place, and that's a premium feature. But again, polished like perfect, and again, the 14 karat stamp is on the diamond inside. And she really comes alive in the sun. It's a beautiful ring, and a lovely complement to the wedding band, which we're going to look at next. So let's do that. And here we have the band, guys, and it's a nice luxurious band, nice and thick. Lots of great stones in it, matches nicely with the solitaire. And, again, all the information's in the appraisal, but it is a very robust, healthy band. And again, I'm wearing gloves just because it is perfect. And we're not going to sully it. We're going to make it so that when you get it, you'll be like, wow, it is perfect. And again, an excellent compliment, and you'll be pleased to own it. So there you have it, guys. Fantastic wedding band. Nice, robust, lots of gold, really sparkly in that white gold that all the girls love. And a nice petite solitaire. Again, if your girl has smaller hands, this is an ideal set. Sometimes I see women, they've got these Wilma Flintstone diamonds, which is fine, I guess, but it kind of looks dumb if her hands are small. And if your girl's got smaller hands, she likes simple things, this set's where it's at. Now, concerning pricing, As I said, the appraisal is about $4,500. So, you know, I could play a game and put like, I don't know, $1,500, and then I get offers all day long for $1,000 or $500. Or I can put it down for like $1,200, and we all know I get offers all day long for $1,000. So I'm just going to cut through the crap, because that's what it is. And this set is going to be $989, not $950, not $889, not $500, $989. Because I really just don't want to play that game. I don't want you to write me and say, will you take? And I go back and forth, back and forth. Because by the end of this video, if you're not convinced this is the set you want, well, you should move along and try and find something better. But let's be blunt. Kijiji is a lot of dirty, worn-out rings with people who eventually will get back to you. And then there's my perfect set with this excellent video and an actual exposition. I mean, look at these details. We're looking at these under extreme light. You can see how perfect they are. So the point is that time is money, and you don't have to waste any. You know, if you wander into the jewelry store, you can't get a set like this for less than several $1,000s. As is shown by the appraisal. And hey, if you want to go do that, you know what sells jewelry? Monthly payments. So if you'd like a monthly payment for the rest of your life, no problem. But if you're smart, and that's who's looking at this ad, you're either a smart guy who wants to get something really good, not spend a lot of money, and believe me, I won't tell your girl if she's one of those girls who just doesn't understand. But here's something even better. This is a test for your woman. If your woman says, honey, you know, I'd be glad if you got these rings for me because I understand that things are expensive, and we can move forward and I can get something nice to show that, you know, I'm your bride, but we don't have to spend $1 million doing it. If she's the kind of girl who does that, keep her. And so I'm talking to you, brides, ladies, who are looking at this set going, yep, that's what I want. But once again, if you don't have that reasonable woman and you have to tell her you got it from a jewelry store, it will be our secret, because this presentation, you know, between this nice box, you can see there, and the appraisal, which is dated, when did I have this appraisal done? January 16th. January 16th on the appraisal. See there. She'll be like, you don't have to tell her where you got it from, done. But I feel bad for you if she's that kind of girl. But that's your thing. That's my commentary, right? Anyway, folks, I think you've heard everything I had to say. Pricing is firm and the rings are awesome. If you like what you see, I'm easy to get a hold of. When you reach out to me, I'll respond almost immediately. You'll see it exactly as I described. You'll show up with the full amount of money. I'll show up with the full rings and everything I've described here, the appraisal and the rings. And you'll want to buy them. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Anyway, guys, send me a text, email, or phone call. I'll sell them to you.